What up, what up, what up, what up, man? Gas Inc. TV, we in the building like we always do, man. We down here with Prince Moe. What's happening, man?
What's good with you?
Appreciate you, man. He is from the town, man. Yes, he's been getting down for a while. I don't know if if you haven't peeped this game, check him out. Where can they reach you out on your social medias, man?
Facebook.com/Prince Moe 785, Instagram at Prince Moe 785, YouTube Prince Moe 785.
That's what's up. What's up? Before we get into it, I'm gonna give a shout out to our sponsors. We got Slum Clothing, and we got the Juice Man. Juice Man, yeah, that's me. Hey, man, it'll be out here in a little while, man. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, back to it. So, I mean, we brought you here. We've been waiting for you for a while, for one. Two, we respect your grind and your hustle, plus your music. You know what I mean? Because it's different. I always liked your music. Been a fan of it. This new project, man. What's making this project different from the other projects you've done?
I would say for one, I mean, I guess first off, I changed my stage name to Prince Moe.
What was it before?
And it was Give Me the Rapper at first.
Okay.
And I changed it to Prince Moe, and this is the first project I've done since I've changed it to Prince Moe. And I called it Mine of Gold because I started a brand called Golden Mines. So pretty much that's pretty much the concept of it is just pretty much just learning all the time. You know what I'm saying? Being able to learn no matter how educated you are or how advanced you are is something to be always willing to learn.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Any features you want to talk about on there? No. What's the song you favor the most?
Man, that's
if
hard.
there's one, if not, give me a few. But what are your favorite songs on the album?
I would say, What Do You Stand For? Fuck With Your Boy, Chris Benoit, and Cards.
And do you now are you signed to somebody? Do you own all of the rights to your music?
No, I'm all independent. I own all my music.
And you've always been that way?
Yeah.
Right. What made you pick rapping instead of sports like most people? You got that fine line, you just play sports, do music. What was your deciding factor?
I mean, shit, it ain't like I didn't want to do sports, but if I could have, I would have. But I felt like there was just always something in high school that held me back from doing that. I guess like just me getting into trouble or having bad grades and having to change schools and everything.
Right.
So, but rapping is just something I could always do on my own. It's a way I could brand myself and be able to be independent and still do something I love.
That's what's up. You said something I love. Hey man, a lot of people don't. So you do it because you actually have a passion for it, not just for a check.
Exactly.
Like I mean, to each his own. I get it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. When I did music, I did it because I couldn't express myself. That's how I was able to express. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I agree with you. So you've been hitting these shows up, man. What's up with that? I know. I like it. If you're saying what's up with that, tell them, man. What's the most recent show you got coming up? Say come see you if they haven't seen you perform or anything like that.
Okay, I was just at Jayhawk Theater with Alpha Beta for the Unorthodox Frequencies 7. So May 16th, I got the Roxy in Shawnee, Kansas, and May 28th at the Booby Trap, and June 14th, I think it is, or June 14th or 16th at the Booby Trap.
That's what's up. Man. I've been seeing the footwork going in, man. My hours. I've been trying to make these shows, man, but life shit. I can't get out till after a certain time, and at that time I'm tired. I'm getting old, so I be tired now. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna front. I be tired. So that's about to change. I think at the end of this week, I should be able to start going out, and that's what I plan on doing is going to these shows, going to these events. I think me and my guy Matt, we went out to one of the events and got some footage. We talked about doing that some more because we're really trying to shine light on the town and shit. What's going on? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like our own broadcast, but actually have y'all come in and talk about it. And then get to the point, like you said, be able to reach y'all in y'all element, whether it's at a show, whether it's at the studio, or you doing yada yada, that type of shit.
Right.
So I think it'll happen, and then eventually a documentary or something like that, because we got a lot of talent in the town.
Right.
It just ain't no light shed on us.
Right. Yeah. Well, you're welcome to any of my shows, man. I always meet some good people and run into some different artists that I've never met before. As small as our city is, I always meet new artists and definitely young artists and stuff. I like to stay connected with the young artists.
And they be hungry.
Yeah.
And they need that. I don't know how it was when you first started. I know when I started, man, people didn't really, older cats really didn't even give us a whole lot of game because they didn't really know the game they sell as far as the music industry.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think we do need to make that change as far as
And
showing themselves.
And I feel like as far as the younger artists, with the way you utilize the internet and stuff now, bro, it's so much easier to learn how to brand yourself and making sure you know everything is done like legally and making sure your business is right. Because at the end of the day, your music is your business too, and you got to think about the business first.
You can get a check out of yourself if you do it right, man.
Yeah.
The same little bit of time you might be doing on a video game, and true story, an hour or two that you be spending on a video game, and some people spend more. If you spend that on your social media accounts and get your followers up and your fans and shit, like you said, you can eat comfortably. You just gotta know how to play it. And there's and I talked about it in my last video. The crazy thing is there's videos on YouTube that'll show you how to do all this.
Exactly, yeah. It's just like, it's info everywhere.
They will break it down. How to get, if you're just starting from zero. I watched it the other day because I like information. How to start an Instagram account from 0 followers. That was a video. Hey, but it works. I like to do I like to try shit out.
Yeah,
put out there.
My boy Jay Millie used to do the same thing with can't think of the program, Cubase, I think it was, and he used to pretty much look up videos, learn how to work the program on that, So that's the one thing I picked up from him.
Dope.
Was just learning how to just look things up and research and figure out what I wanted to learn.
It's right there. We didn't have that. We had American Online, and I think we had Google, but Google wasn't as it is now. But man, I wish I probably wouldn't be sitting here if I had the internet when I was doing music. Because my mind frame, we had to go out with flyers, really go out there, post shit. I remember my CD came out, we went to Lawrence, and I taped the flyers on the trash cans, because they had trash cans on every corner. So my thing was to tape them on the trash cans, tape them on the ground, so when you stop at the light, you ain't got no choice but to look at the shit.
See your shit everywhere.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, but if I had the internet, I think it would have been totally different, because you can reach all these massive people, and I can be in my bedroom, I can be in my bed, finna go to bed and send out a promo and to reach all these people.
Right.
So most definitely a big change. So what's one thing you would tell an artist that's coming up now?
Just like we already talked about, for real, make sure your business is right. I think that's more important than anything, man. Like, one thing people don't teach you is, is about like starting LLCs or, different stuff like that, and making sure your stuff is copyrighted and trademarked, stuff like that.
Right.
So I think that's the most important thing I could give any artist is, to make sure that when they go on further, if they pop, they're good. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Do it now. That is a valid part. Like your ASCAP, your BMI.
Yep.
Like, man, get your stuff together, man.
Yeah.
And it's funny because a lot of these interviews are going the same way. If y'all haven't caught on to the game that everybody that's been sitting up here has been given, it's kind of going into the same pattern, man. So y'all should take that and run with it. Like facts, though. They all spitting facts. Like, these are valid points. Bump getting signed to a record label, man. Yeah, you might get a fat check up front, but they gonna get your ass in the end.
Yeah, the thing about that is you owe that back. That's not your money. So
they give you a front.
It's always better to have your own money.
A player front too, fat front.
Yep.
But you gotta pay it back. Some way. When that CD sell, they getting their check first.
Guaranteed.
Cashing you out. And then you're going to get the kibbles and bits, and then they're going to tell you need to go hit the road and get that show money, because that's where you get your money.
Yep, and that's another thing I would tell them is start trying to tour or do more shows, try to get paid shows. Not only just to be seen, but you gotta make money to be able to spend more money on your career and on your brand and all that.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for merchandise, travel costs, lodging, all that.
My guy said when I used to be out that way, he said you gotta spin to win. Same concept, man. You really do gotta spin on yourself to win.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're selling yourself to the world, so you gotta sell your image. Whatever your image is or whatever your niche is, that's what you selling to the world.
Whatever you're investing in, whatever you're gambling on, gamble on yourself. Invest in yourself. That's the main thing.
Yeah, but I say I gotta work. I'm tired of working for everybody else, man.
Yeah, it's bullshit because you're making money for other people all the time, and I just feel like the world shouldn't even be like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. You should always be. I feel like everybody should have their own lane to where they're making their own money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should own something.
Right. There
should be something that you own.
But yeah, man, facts. Facts. Please study the business of it if you want to get into it. You can. There is money to be made. As you can see, other places they make money. Oakland, Atlanta, Florida, Texas. A lot of people make money, man. But you just got to get the business of it and run and get a team behind you that sees everything that you do. Because everybody in your circle ain't for you. You know what I mean?
And everybody on your team got to be on code. Y'all got to have a goal. I guess and I guess not the same dreams, but the same goal. Like if you have a team, they got to be focused on what you got going on. As far as your career.
We got to do X, Y, Z to get this million. What we doing to get that? That's you know what I mean. That's the end. I want this for us. How we all gonna link to get that? That's my mind frame. But what's the name of your new project though?
Mind of Gold.
Mind of Gold, and that is on Apple. All that?
It's on the single "What Do You Stand For" is on Apple Music, iTunes, Deezer, Tidal, and all that. Spotify. The mixtape itself, the whole mixtape is only on SoundCloud right now. I plan to put it on YouTube and maybe like live mixtapes or something. I do want it to be an all-around free project. But if you're able to go and get the single at the other stores, as far as like iTunes and all that, then I do recommend you do that as well.
Please support, tap in, man. And then is the whole project gonna be on there, or just a single as far as iTunes, where they can?
Just the single right now.
All right, all right. We're gonna push that for a little while and then see what it does.
Yeah, I'm so busy, definitely with shows and stuff right now that I've just been letting that project ride. So I am going to come out with another project, and I'm definitely working. Like I got stuff that I didn't put on that project that I still want to put on the next one.
Gotcha.
And I'm also doing some collaboration projects with my boy Nello out of Vegas, and then also my boy Twan, he from here. So I hope to get some stuff out with them. Probably work with Alpha Beta some more. I've been working with him back and forth for like a year now. He's probably like one of my favorite producers. He also DJs for me sometimes, so I like to work with him some more. DJ Sick as well too. He's DJed for me a couple times. I like to work with him some more.
Tap in with him, y'all. That's what's up, man. Again, I do appreciate you for even stopping by, giving us a little bit of your time. Again, pick up that project if you haven't. He said it is free.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Like I said, we'll get in touch with you in regards to doing a show, pulling up on you, do something like that. We'll have some more stuff going on in the community ourselves. We'd like to see you at also. Yep. Don't know what that is yet, but it is in motion. Again, this is Gas Tank TV. Thank you, my friend, for coming out.
Yep.
And go on to his Instagram, his Facebook, his YouTube. Do all that. Subscribe.
SoundCloud.com/Prince Moe 785.
Yeah,
for SoundCloud. The mixtape.
Yeah. Go get that mixtape right now, like yesterday, and we out.